and with them the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
Mark of the beast, man. The RFID chip, man. Yep. You know, it's out here, man. The RFID chip is here, man. All right, it just hasn't been made mandatory, man. All right, but countries are making their workers get it. All right, different companies and whatnot, tech companies, they're getting it, man. Fucking weirdos like to tattoo up their body, they getting the mark of the beast. All right.
I mean, I respect what y'all trying to do.
Man, this fucking Tomorrowland.
Money right now.
Hey,
God bless you.
All right, bro.
You see that movie Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
This shit just like that right there.
I'm just feeling that.
Hey, man.
I'm feeling that little shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit's gonna get burnt up in the missile.
Yeah.
So you gonna start seeing robots walking out this bitch.
We see the drone-driven
Like,
car, whatever it is.
Oh, the automated car?
The automated car or whatever.
Yeah. Robots walking up and down in the streets.
We already seen zombies.
Yeah, that's why it's beautiful how the Lord's gonna make every inch of this land burning pitch and ash.
Stubble.
And stubble, because shit like that right there, the Lord ain't gonna even leave a trace. We won't even, you know, he ain't gonna even leave a trace in those shit like that in the earth. It's gonna have to get burnt up, man. So I don't even want to remember seeing no shit like that.
Idea to come back.
I don't even want to remember no shit like that.
Man, that's why it says it though. It says it
Look like a little fucking, a little Easter egg rolling up the street.
Like, what do they call them? Soapbox cars?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
And you know what? The people of the earth today are like, ooh, they love that type of stuff, man. You guys don't understand. All of that is what's going to push you into this New World Order agenda.
Yep.
Those are little tactics that they're using, they're going to use to entice you into taking that. You can start your car with this. You can, all types of stuff, man.
Yeah, it's about they're gonna market it for its convenience. That's how they're gonna put it out to you, man. Look how convenient this technology works for you. You ain't gotta worry about pulling out your wallet. You ain't gotta worry about lost IDs, your social security. You ain't gotta worry about losing your keys. You know, to get into your car, you could just open up the car door with the scan of your hand. All in one, man.
It reminded me of the show The Jetsons.
Yeah.
Where everything was basically electronic. You know, everything was catered to them. Everything was instantaneous. You know, you put a little pot or whatever you wanted in the microwave and it pop up a whole meal.
Yeah.
You know?
Everything is catered to make people more lazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything is, you know, something as simple as taking your wallet out, putting your credit card. They don't want to do it. It's people just fucking lazy, man.
Bro, that's what you got people that when they want to eat, you used to have to just hop in your car and go to the place where you want to go get something to eat, pull out your wallet, you know, wait for your food, pay the money, and then you get your food and you go back home. These motherfuckers, they rather have somebody come drop the food off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on this app on my phone. I don't even have to go to the restaurant. I'm gonna just order, you know, I'm gonna hit up Uber Eats, you know.
Go one stage further, bro.
Yeah, man.
With Siri and what's the other one? What's the other one?
Alexa.
Order me Chinese. Pay with my Google Pay.
Turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights. You don't have to do shit till it comes to the house.
And just sit there and all that shit just gonna come to you.
Up to you. This place is done in the ancient world. You have to plant a field, you know, for the crops to grow and all. It took a process. It made you think things through.
Right, you have to cut the tree down to get the wood. Then you have to start the fire. It might take all day to dress the lamb, you know, or whatever meat you got. That's if you got meat, you know. That's if you got meat, and then you gotta prepare vegetables. You gotta go out to the market to buy the seasonings. You know, all these different things. You gotta go to the whoever creates the pots to to actually, the pot share to make the pot. You know, it was a bunch of different elements into it.
It was a
but
process.
Now it was a process. You know, but now it's just.
It kept you attentive onto righteous things.
Yeah.
We gotta eat, so we gotta put effort into it.
Yeah, you gotta work.
Yep. Who had
For sure, hey, like going back to Isaiah 29, man, he surely the turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, man. He turned everything upside down, man. You're supposed to work. You know, everything is supposed to be laborious. But now he's taking away that ability, so now everybody is becoming more lazy and more comfortable.
Yeah.
more dependent?
Which that's the next word I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Now you're going to become more dependent upon it. And what you're becoming dependent upon is what he has full control over.
Right.
So you're going to be comfortable under his control.
Yeah.
That's what he wants you.
So you're dependent, so he can control you or cut you off or making you submit to certain things that he wants.
Hey, Second Corinthians 2:11.
Quick, white grammar that I want to
For lest Satan get the advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices, man. That's dealing with the mark of the beast. That's how he's gonna take full control over you, and that's why he's gradually getting you conformed and conditioned to this technology now, man.
I want to say in a TV show called Black Mirror, with 15 million merits. He's in that little cubicle and it's all type playing video games. He was watching certain things. And then when he didn't want to see something that he was forced to watch, do this. No, I'm going to pause it and you got to watch this to go forward.
Yeah.
You can't go to sleep. You have to submit to watching this.
Hey, bro, I seen a commercial yesterday. You know the virtual reality glasses? You can watch the game on there. You can watch NBA on there.
That enough is alone to convert Jake.
Yeah.
If he could put on those
VR
virtual reality lenses and shit, and he could play his Madden, his 2K19 through that shit, he's sold. Jake is sold.
Said I just mixed that nigga.
Man, exactly.
Or you can get like.
Jake is gonna be lining up like Black Friday for the chip when they see that shit.
Really think he Kobe, bro.
Huh? Because he's in the game.
Yeah, he's going to get EA Sports, get in the game. Right?
Yeah, man.
That was you, man.
Continue in 20, it says, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
Yeah, deceived, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Esau's gonna deceive you people, man. Yeah. Taking that shit, man. The mark of the beast, man.
And them that worship his image, these both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone.
All right, that lake of fire is America burning up thermonuclear missiles, man, and thermonuclear fire, man. That's that lake of fire, man. Spoken about in Revelation 20 and 14 as well, man. All right.
And if I might say, and we can't forget about the chariots. That's also going to help fuel the fire, man. It's going to be already fire from the chariots coming down. And so it's going to be, this place is going to be aflame to a certain level, but the missiles is what's going to finish this place off. That way when we're in the ships and we're looking down, it's just going to be so overwhelming with flames of fire that it's going to look like a lake of fire, man. You know? It's going to literally look like America is one big pool of lava. You know, when you have that aerial view from over a hurricane, I mean, not a volcano. You look down up into the center, you see that magma and lava coming up. All of America is going to look like that from that aerial view, from being in the ship. You know? That's why it tells you in Revelation 20, there's no power in the second death, man. Blessed are you that are not that have not suffered the second death, man. There's no power in it. You know, that's gonna be the most excruciating pain known to man. That particular judgment. All right. You better hope and pray that you one of the men that the Lord is gonna save, man. You don't want to be standing on the shores of America in that day.
scripture say the missiles hurt. It said it hurt.
Hell yeah.
It said it do hurt.
Yeah, it do hurt.
That's what Revelation 19 talking about the horseman.
Yeah.
The lion head. That's talking about the warhead, man.
And they do hurt.
And they do hurt. Yeah, that's real, man.
In every sense of how you say it.
It's Revelation 9 and 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
That's 200 million, man. That's 200 million missiles, man. And you might think that's overkill, which it is.
Still.
You know, knowing that one thermonuclear missile warhead can, you know, destroy the state of Texas. You know.
You gotta get rid of all of those things. You don't need it.
Exactly. Donald Trump said a couple months ago that he's gonna start producing more missiles, man. All right. And what you think these other countries gonna do? They're gonna do the same thing, man. So it's not far-fetched that 200 million missiles are being constructed.
Yeah, especially if Trump is gonna keep pulling out of these treaties that deals with the production of nuclear missiles, then if they're not under a particular negotiation or deal, then why should they be compelled to hold off on building their arsenals? Trump's pulling out of these different drills. These nations, they're gonna be like, well, you know what? Since we're not under that, we're gonna continue to build our arsenals. That's why they keep trying to put pressure on Iran, because Iran had the resources to continue to produce it, man. You know. I don't know what y'all brothers staring at, but
Oh, this devil right here, man. You ain't slick.
oh, this demon.
It's demon.
That's all weak.
It's all good.
The Baphomet shirt on.
He's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. He ain't disrupting nothing.
Nah, hell no.
He's just another one of Satan's little minions, man.
Joke's on you.
Let's continue in Revelation 9 and 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Yeah, 200 million of them. Go ahead.
And I heard the number of them. And
What's up, Esau?
I'm just listening.
Why you got us on camera?
why you
for,
recording
man?
this?
Huh?
Why you recording this?
Just my voice.
You're recording your voice? You look like
Your
you're
voices,
recording.
our voices.
Why are you recording this for?
It's not known video.
Huh?
I just wanted to listen.
I saw
You
myself
come here
on
and
the
listen
video.
right here, man.
I'm
You ain't
listening.
gotta be all in the corner and all scared and shit.
Oh, I was making my own post.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, post these missiles. You're gonna be a part of that, alright? And make sure you wear that Baphomet shirt when it happens.
I didn't hear you. What?
Make sure you wear that Baphomet shirt when these come, alright?
Those are gonna come regardless.
When he come, show him when he
Make sure you wearing
comes.
that shirt.
Post that.
Where's your
Post
message
that.
here?
That's the message.
No, they got Baphomet on there.
And Aleister Crowley, he's not coming back from the dead to block these missiles out, man. That's not gonna happen.
I like that.
Oliver Crowley.
I like that.
And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire.
Could you not record us? We're already recording ourselves. Could you not record us?
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and
He recording his
brimstone,
future slave masters.
and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone.
Yeah, that's talking about the warhead and also the tails, man. The Jason is that red orange fiery color.
Do you think that was like the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah? You know what I mean? The
compared
description
to
of
that.
that destruction
Yeah,
was
it's
like a
something,
nuclear
it's something like
fallout.
that, but back then it wasn't missiles, man. The angels just they just manipulated the elements and just fire and brimstone came out.
Manipulated
This is man-made, man. Nuclear missiles.
It's 18. By these three was the third part of men killed.
The third part of men is Esau. Get Esau on the camera, man. That's the third part of men right there, man. The sons of the wicked. Man.
Sons of
By the
witches.
fire and by the smoke.
Sons of the wicked.
By the fire and by the smoke.
But can I ask, do you agree with that? Okay.
And by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, for their power is in the power. It's like for their power is in their mouth.
Yeah,
and
this is the warhead. This is the mouth of the missile, man. Because when this whole thing, when this missile shoots, it breaks apart.
Yeah.
And this is where the power is at, man. The nuclear warhead, right?
His whole body is just a propulsion. Get to where it goes.
Just a fuel.
That's spiritual, man. This is where the spirit is at. The spirit of the missile.
But their power is in their mouth and in their tails. But their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
Yeah, there it is. And with them they do hurt, man.
They do
the
hurt.
missiles hurt, man.
They do hurt.
Yeah,
They do hurt. You know?
Exactly right.
That's bars. That's bars. They do hurt. You know? They do. I got Joel.
Yeah, get Zachariah. Get Joel.
Joel chapter 2, verse 3. You don't want to think about?
He's only over there on the corner.
Yeah. Joel 2, verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Yeah, the prophets talked about the nuclear missiles, man. All right. They couldn't say it was it's thermonuclear missiles. They just described it what they seen in their described it what they seen in their time. They described it as looking like lions, scorpions, all right, arrows, all right.
It says,
now we fully understand what those are, man. Okay.
It says, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Yeah, the Garden of Eden
Paradise.
represents life. I mean, this place ain't paradise, but it just represents life. People, breathing. Animals breathing. You got trees. All right.
Full wide range of an ecosystem going on.
Right. There you go.
Yep. It says, and behind them, meaning after them. Right.
After thermonuclear missiles do what they do, destroy it. Go ahead.
A desolate wilderness.
A desolate wilderness, man.
Yea,
Right.
and nothing shall escape them.
Nothing shall escape, man. Nothing's going to escape this nuclear destruction, man. All right.
Except the elect.
I'm about to say, except those that are escaped of Israel.
Right. Except the elect, man. All right. The only thing that's going to be dwelling over here is desert creatures, man.
Right.
All right. There ain't going to be no human life over here, man. All right. That's how much disdain the Lord got for this place, man, America.
Yep.
And like you said, it may seem 200 million is overkill, but really, it's not really overkill. Because like it tells you how the wickedness overflows. The fat overflows of wickedness. Every day, 24/7, every second of the day, there's wickedness, there's transgression, there's evil being done. And America is the top pusher of that vibration. That sodomite spirit is being proliferated throughout the earth by the influence of Babylon. If you see anybody in Taiwan holding hands with rainbow rompers and shit, where they getting that influence from?
That wasn't kin to their people.
No.
They didn't come up with that.
Exactly, man. You seeing women lift up hands to their men over in the Middle East somewhere? Where they get that influence from? Mm-hmm. They could turn on the TV and see how women over here in America can whoop you dude's ass, man. Yeah. Every day is just newfound wickedness, man. Even the children are getting corrupted.
Innocence of the children are corrupted.
So it's when the Lord destroy this place, it ain't gonna be overkill. Even when it's gonna be all those multitudes of nuclear warheads detonating and tearing this place out, man. This place is, this place was the heaviest pusher of Satanism, man, on the earth. Okay. This place is responsible for mass death throughout the course of time. From drone strikes and bombings, the dropping of atomic bombs, the pushing of pollutants, GMOs, LGBT, you name it, man.
All ways that led to death.
All ways that lead to death, man. That's why when you read Revelation 18, her sins have reached unto heaven. Don't be not partakers in her judgment, in her iniquity, man. Right?
The Lord is a king, man. He wants to make a statement, man. And the statement is going to be through them nuclear missiles, man. So it can be taught the wrath of the Lord throughout generations and generations. Because we still talk about the flood to this day, man. All right? So through generations in the kingdom, we're going to be talking about America, man. And how the Lord wiped it out, man, by the missiles, man. All right?
I got something of y'all.
Yeah, I'm still reading.
You still reading? Go ahead.
What's that scripture said? The Lord's going to beat them with powder.
I just had it.
It shall be beat to powder in this
Yeah.
present. That's in second Esdras.
Yeah.
Like 16, I think.
You shall not utterly be
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Instant cremation?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, because this place is going to be one big oblation. Okay? You burn on the sacrifice on the altar.
Right
The
here.
Most High is going, all you nations that are gathered together, he's going to burn you up, and that's going to be a sacrifice or oblation.
You know, the verse before I read that about the missiles.
You read that in Isaiah the 34th chapter, and he said it's going to be bathed in heaven. It shall come down upon Idumea. America is Idumea, just like Europe is Idumea. Go ahead, bro.
Second Esdras 16. In 9, a fire goeth forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall, because there's nothing that's going to stop him from doing this. He has to shoot these missiles off and let this fire burn up the earth, not the entire earth, but the certain places of the earth for good reason. Right? It says, it says, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Yep.
The next time that dude's standing in the church, you don't get right. It's that. It's the cremation.
What you call that sublimation? It means to have a solid, and they just skip the liquidation process and go straight to gas. Powder is part of that gas, that sublimation. Body gonna be standing there, gonna get zapped. They're gonna skip the liquidation process all the way to the gas. Man. You're gonna poof, family.
When they showing in War of the Worlds,
Yeah.
when those lasers was coming down and evaporate people,
Yeah.
all you saw was like red mist.
Yeah.
That was like blood,
Yeah, it's dried up blood.
dried up blood, man. That's what the Lord's gonna do to you people, man. That's what, hey, when you think they got that idea of them bringing up these people into the ship and all that blood was shooting out of the ship. They got that idea from the scriptures, man. They got that from the scriptures because the Lord, he's going to trample the winepress of the fierceness of his wrath. Okay? That's the blood that's going to be spilled in that day, man. A lot of people think our Lord's going to come down from heaven with his arms wide open, standing up, looking like that big statue in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's how they think he's gonna come down, man. These people out their mind, man. All the pedophilia and homosexuality, and these sluts and whores and all that crap, man. You think he's gonna come out with his hands, his arms wide open, man? Y'all skulls, man.
I got Habakkuk 3rd chapter.
Okay, let me get this right to what he just said. Second Esdras 15, Verse 5, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness.
And why before you read that, why is he going to bring these things upon the earth? The Lord doesn't proclaim judgment if he doesn't have a reason to judge. Every evil that happens on the earth is because you give the Lord the reason to bring those judgments.
What does Scripture say? He has no pleasure in killing.
Dealing with his people.
Yeah.
He rather that all should come to repentance.
Yeah.
Why should you die to death, children of Israel?
That wasn't meant for you to do that.
Yeah.
It meant for you to live 100% in these laws and statutes and commandments and live righteously forever.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the answer to that why, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Exceedingly.
Overkill.
Overkill.
Overkill of wickedness.
The wickedness is doing a major work, man. It outweighs the righteousness, man. The only ounce of righteousness left in this soil are the men of the Lord that's here. If the Lord picked up all the elect and brought them away from Babylon, it's literally like zero righteousness, 0% righteousness in the land. Literally. You know? And you think the Lord's going to allow that particular kingdom or society to continue to reign over his world? All that's going to happen is, it's already slowly but surely happening. The whole entire world is languishing and passing away.
Right.
Everything is dying off because of this place. You know? That's why this place is known as that destroying mountain, man. That's why the Lord said he's going to make you a burnt mountain.
A little more. It says, therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Yeah, because when he speaks, things happen.
Exactly.
And he's just going to start talking about it. No, when he speaks, things happen.
And who does he speak through? The prophets. The prophets, like Jeremiah, he was putting curses on Jacob, and the things that the curses that he sent up, those things started happening to Jacob. Right after the Lord closed Jeremiah's mouth and allowed him to stop prophesying, that's when the judgment begun. That's when the Babylonians came right into Jerusalem and started tearing shit down, snatching your families. You know?
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, and these wicked acts, these, deviant, degenerate, filthy acts that's being done on a daily basis. We got men trying to penetrate 6-month-old babies, man. Yeah. On the earth. Esau's doing that shit, man. Watching kiddie porn, trying to figure out what victim he can seduce.
Popping animals.
He probably got a little candy drawer to lure little kids into, man.
The bag.
You know?
It's called the dark web, man. I seen a video that the dark web is bigger than than like YouTube. Like people go on the typical sites like YouTube and Google and whatnot. No, the dark web is some sex trafficking
shit.
You could do anything goes on the dark web, man.
Anything goes going on there. All matters of wickedness is on the dark web.
They got a movie about it. They got 2 movies about it.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, oh shit. Man, that internet, man.
Yeah.
Shit. The internet, the majority of wickedness, but you have the righteous, which are men of the Lord, we posting to the internet, man.
Yep.
Yep. So there you go, man. That righteous balance that the Lord has.
And the fact that the Lord provided, he gave Esau the spirit to develop the technology, is basically to bring exposure to himself. Yeah. That's how the nation shall see the shame. All your shit is out in the open. Everybody do their wickedness out in the open on the internet.
That's how they cover the thigh and make bare the leg.
Exactly.
But there's hardly called America.
Somebody get that in Nahum, the third chapter.
Drop ball.
You know? Yeah, that's the Lord lifting up the skirts, man. You can see everything up under there, man. Filthy, man.
Filthy. All types of STDs,
Man.
HIV, all types of hair and shit.
It's the land of herpes, the land of chlamydia,
Syphilis.
the land of syphilis, HIV, hepatitis A, B, through Z.
All types of niggas coming out.
And that hepatitis, it's funny how the Lord mocks you sodomites, man. Because you got the LGBTQ through Z, and the Lord got hepatitis A through.
Because it's not with you.
Yeah, for each letter, the Lord got a fucking STD for your ass.
When we start at the top,
God.
hit Nahum 3 at the top.
Like
Just straight
around
to the
like 4 maybe.
4. Con, it says Nahum chapter 3 verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
The well-favored harlot.
And harlots, man, they get ran through.
The great
You know,
whore.
well-favored is mean everybody like her. Everybody like her.
Yep.
But she's got bodies now. She's got bodies on her, you know.
It's hard to already take a bath.
She's too busy. Hopping in bed with something else. Another amount of wickedness.
Right.
It says, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her